Welcome everyone. In today's reading, we are going to cover Dark Knights, Batman the Red Death, a tie-in to the Dark Knights Metal event. Dark Knights, Batman the Red Death, and all of the characters in it are the property of DC Comics. This issue is currently available digitally and in a comic shop near you.
Stop me if you've heard this one. Worlds live and die, but what if your every fear, every bad decision, every nightmare gave birth to a twisted and malformed world? These worlds shouldn't exist. They die because they are doomed from their core. It's one giant cosmic joke, but no one is laughing. Well, almost no one. Pay attention, because this is a story of the death of a world, but the birth of a Dark Knight.
The Flash raced into Central City. All around him, people were flying up into the dark red sky.
This is ridiculous. The city is falling apart. We shouldn't be fighting.
The Flash dodged a lightning bolt as he tried to reason with his attacker. He called out desperately that they were running out of time.
Come on, you're the smartest guy I know. We can figure this out.
Batman marched towards Flash. He carried the weapons of Flash's infamous rogues gallery. He aimed the cold gun at Flash as he growled that, as usual, Barry was too late. He wanted the Speed Force.
Bruce, you know I won't give you the Speed Force. You know I lost people too. Then you should understand.
The Flash tried to explain why the Speed Force was not the answer to Bruce's problem. His pain. Even with all the Flash's speed, he couldn't be everywhere at once.
The difference between us, Barry, is that I tried, and it cost me my family.
Realizing that he had defeated every weapon that Batman was using against him, the Flash grew confident.
The rogues couldn't beat me with these weapons. What makes you think you can?
Suddenly, Batman burst through the mirror with a giant bat tank. Raining down countless batarangs and missiles designed to lock onto the Flash, Batman screamed.
My toys are better.
As Batman gave the Flash everything he had, he explained that after his parents were murdered, he traveled the world and mastered every form of fighting he could find. He became the world's greatest detective. He took on the Gotham mobs and became the Batman, but it wasn't enough. He failed Tim, Jason, Dick, and Damian. Gotham took them all. He needed the Speed Force. Spinning his arms rapidly, the Flash sent Batman flying through the air.
You can't go back.
The Flash tried to comfort Batman. As he placed his hand on Bruce's shoulder, Batman stabbed him in the leg. Instantly, the Flash's leg was encased in ice. As the Flash cried out in pain, Batman spun around and knocked Barry out. When the Flash came to, he was strapped to the top of the Batmobile. As it raced along at an impossible speed, Batman explained that he had used the designs of the Flash's cosmic treadmill to modify the Batmobile so that it could harness the Speed Force from the Flash. As they raced faster and faster, the Flash explained that the Speed Force couldn't be used this way. It would tear them apart. In Gotham City. Under the dark red skies, crime skyrocketed in Gotham. Hundreds of people rioted in the streets. Fear drove people to violence. And fear attracts the Scarecrow.
What you're experiencing is thanatophobia. Perfectly natural in times like this. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
And I am vengeance.
Red Death appeared behind Scarecrow. Surrounded by a cloud of dark Speed Force bats, Red Death ripped Scarecrow in half. Basking in his newfound power, Batman, now Red Death, raced through Gotham. He finally had the power to save Gotham. He had the power to save the world.
Bruce, please.
Hearing the Flash in his mind, Red Death raced faster towards the center of Gotham. Suddenly, the world shook around him.
Wayne Tower is falling. The sky is turning white. No, not now.
Bruce stood as he watched his world break apart. He had all the power he could imagine, but he was not fast enough to save the world.
If you could do anything to save your world, even if it meant destroying another, would you?
Trying desperately to separate from Bruce, the Flash begged Red Death to not listen to the Batman who laughs.
My world was torn down the same as yours. We suffer because we were born down here. These worlds weren't meant to last, made to die. but there is one that is meant to live. Tell me more.
On Earth Zero, the main Earth of the multiverse, Central City. It was a normal, calm day. Iris West and Wally West ate ice cream as they walked through the street. Suddenly, fireballs rained from the sky. Before Wally and Iris could react, they were surrounded by the dark Speed Force bats of the Red Death.
Look, Flash, it's your family.
The Flash, trapped inside Red Death, pleaded for Bruce to leave them alone. Red Death ignored Flash's voice in his head. He sent the bats into Wally, sending him flying through the air. Iris turned to threaten Red Death. No one hurts her nephew and gets away with it.
Iris, something's wrong. I'm slow.
Wally explained that the Speed Force was acting weird around Red Death. Iris and Wally were withering at his feet.
This world's Flash will understand. Times of crisis demand a sacrifice.
In a flash of yellow lightning, the Flash appeared before Red Death. There would be no sacrifices in his city. Not today. Red Death turned and raced away from the Flash. As he chased after Red Death, the Flash got caught in the draft of bats. The Flash fell to his knees, tired and drained of his energy.
No more races, Barry.
Batman, what happened to you after you left Black Hawk Island?
As Red Death prepared to strike the Flash down, Barry pleaded to Bruce. They were friends. The Flash could always count on Batman for one thing: compassion. Thrown off by the Flash's words, Red Death hesitated. The split second of hesitation was enough for Dr. Fate to rescue the Flash and teleport him to safety. Enraged, Red Death reared back and screamed,
Run, Barry, but it won't save you. Barbados has seen the end of our story. I will take your city and turn it into the home I lost. It will be my Gotham. I'll let you in on a little secret. It only takes one bad day. That one moment that should never have happened. Then everything falls away. Trust me, I know. And now the 7 worst Batmen that never should have existed are here to drag you into the dark. So if one bad day can kill a world, what about a week? That may just kill a multiverse.
I hope you all enjoyed Dark Knight's Batman the Red Death. If you did, you can pick it up digitally or in a comic shop near you. If you liked our coverage, please hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when we post our next video. If you are enjoying Metal, the story continues in Dark Knight's Batman the Murder Machine and Dark Knight's Metal number 3. Thank you all for watching.